Hello, dear student. We are studying chapter number 2, Acid, Bases and Salt. In the last video, we had studied pH and pH scale. In order to determine the strength of acid and bases, we use pH scale value. We have also studied what is pH. It is the concentration of hydrogen or hydroxide ion in an aqueous solution. Its value is about 0 to 14. Today we are going to study the importance of pH in everyday life. So let us begin with the pH in our digestive system. Our stomach produces hydrochloric acid which help in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. So, the pH of the stomach is about 1.2 on the pH scale. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much of acid and thus the acidity is produced into the stomach which cause pain and irritation. To get rid of this pain and to maintain the pH of the stomach, people use bases called antacid. These antacid neutralize the excess acid. Magnesium hydroxide, called milk of magnesia, is a mild base is often used for this purpose. You will notice that a neutralization reaction is taking place between acid and bases. Now, let us study the next. Plants and animals are pH sensitive. You all have heard about the acid rain, how it is formed. When the harmful gas like sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide are emitted into the atmosphere, they react with the water present in the atmosphere, forming the harmful acid, that is sulfuric acid and nitric acid. These then mix with water and other materials and fall in the form of acid rain. The pH of the acid rain is less than 5.6. When acid rain falls down and flows into the river, it lowers the pH of the river water. As a result, the survival of aquatic life in such rivers becomes difficult. Now let us study the next importance of pH, that is pH of the soil. Plants require a specific pH range for their healthy growth. So to find out the pH required for the healthy growth of a plant, we can collect the soil from various places and can check the pH of the soil. The desirable pH range for optimum plant growth varies among crops. While some crops grow best in the 6 to 7 range, others grow well under slightly acidic conditions. You can check here the table showing the pH of the soil. In 4, 5, 6 range, they are acidic, while above 7, they behave as alkaline. So by checking the soil pH, we can grow the crops accordingly in it. Now let us study how pH change cause tooth decay. Tooth enamel is the hardest substance in the body. It is made up of calcium phosphate. It does not dissolve in water but is corroded when the pH in the mouth is below 5.5. How this pH in the mouth lowers than 5.5? When we are eating sugar and food particles, if they are left in the mouth after eating, bacteria present in the mouth produce acid by degrading these food particles. This acidic medium in the mouth affect our teeth. Tooth decay start when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. How we can treat this? How we can stop tooth decay? The best way is to prevent this is to clean the mouth after eating food. Using toothpaste, which are generally basic for cleaning the teeth, can neutralize the excess of acid and can prevent tooth decay. Now let us discuss the last, self-defense by animals and plants through chemical warfare. Have you ever been stung by a honeybee? Honeybees leaves an acid when they sting and which causes pain and irritation. How we can treat this? Use of a mild base like baking soda on the stung area gives relief. Have you seen a nettle plant? It grows in the wild. Its leaves have stinging hair, which cause painful stings when touched accidentally. This is because of the methanoic acid secreted by them. A traditional remedy is rubbing the area with the leaf of the dock plant, which is often grows beside the nettle in the wild. These dock plant might be having some basic property and so neutralize the acidic effect of the nettle plant. I hope this topic is clear to you. We will continue the chapter in the next video. Thank you and take care of yourself.